exactly a straight plan for this video. I think I'm just gonna start rambling a little and then I'll talk about Lord of the Rings itself. For this video today, I brought my paperback copy of The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I have some cashew nuts, salted, that I can be eating during this video. I also have a little bottle of water because they're salted, so there's a big chance my mouth will get a little dry. And before we begin, I am wearing a special shirt. What it says is the Lord of the Beers. My brother has been on vacation and he saw this shirt in a store Silmarillion next. And for anyone who understands what the Silmarillion is, I think it's like the hardest book to read that Tolkien wrote. It's like some sort of, from my understanding and like research, I believe the Silmarillion is basically some sort of history dictionary of Middle Earth. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, but it's just, I'm so interested in reading it because it's gonna go into like deep lore stuff. And I really love franchises with a lot of lore. Like the creation of the world, Morgoth and the Valar, and a bunch of other stories. The Children of Hurin also has a chapter in the Silmarillion. I'm really looking forward to it. And then after Silmarillion, I'm most looking forward to I think Beren and Luthien and the Fall of Gondolin. I think. Okay. Enough about the books now. The movies. Because I think most people just know the movies. And people, excuse me. And people who are really into the movies. I mean, people who are really into reading, they know the books, of course. But like, The Lord of the Rings has been published for like forever. I love those movies so much. For my last birthday, I got them from my girlfriend in DVD forms, which I did not show in. I have recorded a video where I do a DVD haul, which they weren't in, because I already have a copy of those movies, and there is like a collector's edition with a DVD holder which holds one of the extended editions, two DVDs for each movie, and they're in this gold binder, and every movie is like in this book design case where those two discs are in, and then they're all slapped together in one complete extended edition DVD set, and I love that so much. You get like the entire movie, the extended edition, with extra scenes and I think cast commentary, which I love. I already said that my favorite character, of course, is Gandalf. And I really, really love Gandalf. Sir Ian McKellen is such a good actor. And I really love how he portrayed Gandalf. It's like perfect. You know, like nobody else could play Iron Man like Robert Downey Jr. No one else can play Gandalf like Sir Ian McKellen. And he's such a cool role. His character is just amazing. I love Gandalf. His quotes, just the way he looks, the way he acts. It's really cool. I love it so much. Such a cool character. After Gandalf, I think my favorite character is Sauron. Like Sauron also is a really cool character. And there's so much lore about Sauron which you don't know if you've seen or read The Lord of the Rings. Because he's been alive for so long, you know. He is the Dark Lord in Lord of the Rings, but he first was a servant of Morgoth. And as soon as you get to learn more about his character and the things he has done, and the things, like what's going on in his mind, it's just really fun. effects or anything, and you'll just be busy for hours upon hours upon hours. Tolkien has created a really big world, like immensely big, with hundreds of thousands of years of history and religion and cultures. It just amazes me how one person could have created like a world so vast, like, and so detailed. That's just basically like is real. Like it has as much like history as our world, like regular life. I really love that. That's so amazing. I'm currently rewatching the Hobbit trilogy, and I know the Hobbit trilogy gets a little hate because it's not as good as Lord of the Rings. I still enjoy the movies though. I think, no, I don't know his name out of the top of my head. His last name is Freeman, but I don't recall his first name. Anyways, the guy who plays Bilbo, he was a perfect choice to play Bilbo. I love the way he portrayed the character. It's a little bit different from the book, but still really good. He really did a nice job. And of course, Gandalf is back. Ian McKellen is back to play Gandalf again. I'm always down to see Ian McKellen play Gandalf, to be perfectly honest. I love the man. I would really like to meet him someday, like maybe just get an autograph or something. I really love him. Also in the X-Men movies. Like the Hobbit gets a little bit too much hate, you know. I think the movies are still good. Maybe like don't make a trilogy, but like 2 movies. it's just not growing on me. I do like the story of Helm Hammerhand though. In the appendix of Lord of the Rings, at the end of the book, you get a little bit of an account on his story, which is cool, and that like translates good into the Lord of the Rings movie, but it's not totally accurate, which is okay. The Lord of the Rings isn't totally accurate either. But it was fun. Not the best movie, not the worst. It was okay. So yeah, that is my thoughts on Lord of the Rings for now. I bet I'm gonna make another video like this, or at least something Lord of the Rings related. I was thinking on maybe in the future start a little bit of a series where I would be reading The Lord of the Rings to you, and then every video would be like one of the chapters until episode, and we finish the book. And then you would have the entirety of the book in ASMR version read by me, which I thought would be a nice idea. This is something we can take like our time with. Maybe not one of these videos every week, but like over a large span of time, we'll slowly get the book, which I thought might be like fun to do. I don't know if people are interested in that or anything, but I think it would be fun to do for an ASMR video. So I'm just likely gonna do it anyway. If someone has, or you have another recommendation for a video or anything, leave them in the description below. I'm more than happy to get one of you guys' comments and like turn it into a video if you are really interested in that. Okay, I'm gonna have one more. Okay, with that being said,